Hey kids, it's Papa. You ready to explore the Bible? All right, turn with me to Revelation chapter 20. Revelation chapter 20. And I think today Myra and I are going to be leaving Busan and heading back to Daegu. We're taking the train, and trains here in Korea are amazing. They are so smooth and so fast, and it's a good way to travel. I like it better than flying. Anyway, all right, you in Revelation chapter 20? All right, Revelation chapter 20. Turn with me to verses 7 through 10. Now, remember, we've been talking about the end of the tribulation, and this is the gap kind of between it was the gap between the tribulation and the millennium. And it was talking about the start of the millennium. Well, now we jump ahead to the end of the millennium, 1,000 years. Now, we're going to talk about those 1,000 years later on, but you need to see what happens here. Take a look at verse 7. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. Okay, remember it talked about how that he was thrown into the bottomless pit and he had a massive chain on him. And okay, so he's loosed out of his prison, and he shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sands of the sea. Okay, now here, okay, this is not the Battle of Armageddon. This has already been fought. But notice he goes to Gog and Magog. That's probably Russia and China. But he goes all over the earth. Okay, now there are going to be people all over the earth, and the population of the earth will probably have exploded during that time. And we're going to see a little bit of how that took place. But we see here that that he gathers them all together. Now, why would they be willing to fight against God? I don't know. He's going to be loose for a short season, and we're led to believe that they are apparently ready to be led by him. And ready to revolt against God, who had ruled with an iron fist for 1,000 years, and I think that they're going to consider themselves rebels and victory and freedom fighters, but let me tell you, God is going to not look favorably on their efforts. Notice it says that they compass the camp of the saints about and the beloved city. And where's the beloved city? Well, we're going to see the New Jerusalem, okay? And we're gonna see how this battle probably is going to unfold. But notice that they go and they surround the New Jerusalem. And notice verse 9, and they went up the breadth of the earth. Went up on the breadth of the earth. That's kind of a strange way of putting it. And we're going to explore that a little bit later on. It's kind of a cool thing. They went up on the breadth of the earth and compassed the camp of the saints about. Okay, they surrounded God and the saints and the beloved city. And okay, so big battle? No. And notice what it says. And fire came down from God out of heaven and devoured them. And that's it. Okay, fire comes out from God and out of heaven, and it devours them. Okay, and the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and there shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. Okay, so wow. All right, they're going to be cast into hell, and that's going to be the end of Satan. And we see that a lot of things are going to change after that. But notice it says in verse 8 that they went up to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sands of the sea. Now, nobody's ever counted the sands of the sea. God knows. But what it's saying here is that the number will not be countable. There will be so many of them that man won't be able to even count how many of them go up against God. And you know, there are times when people think, oh, we're all agreed in this, so we must be right. You need to watch out for people who they get their rightness from consensus. In other words, because everybody else is saying it, it must be right. And the problem is that in this world, most people are saying the wrong things, aren't they? And so they're going to gather together against God, and God is going to absolutely defeat them. And it's not even going to be close. Okay, I just watched a football game, very first football game of the season, and it came down to the very last play, and the receiver stuck his toe over the end zone line by that much. Okay, that much. And because of that, he didn't make the touchdown, and his team lost. And it was so close, it could have gone either way. Listen, this battle isn't going to be close. Not close at all. You want to be on the winning side, don't you? Yeah, it's good to know that we are. Hey, love you guys. See you later. Bye.